Hello guys, welcome to today's presentation. My name is Uncle Clint. I'm here to take you through the Forex basics. I am with the Pro Traders Academy. I'm a mentor and a coach in the Forex trading industry, and I have trained over 1,000 persons in this Forex business. I would love to share with you the basics of Forex. Stay tuned and feel free to drop a message or a question at the end of this video. So, what is Forex, guys? Everybody be asking what's Forex. Everybody wants to understand what Forex is. A lot of people don't understand it. It simply means foreign exchange. Forex simply means foreign exchange. Whenever you hear Forex, just note that it means foreign exchange. Okay? Upon finishing this video, you will be acquainted to the following information. What is Forex? What are exchange rates? How does supply and demand influence the exchange rates? How do we profit in the Forex market? How does Forex market is compared to other markets? All right, these are things that we'll be discussing in this video, so stay tuned. Now, most of you don't know that you participated in Forex one way or the other. A lot of you think that Forex is one complex thing that is just known to the financial guys and the financial gurus. No, 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 no. You have already participated in Forex in one way or the other. Every time you travel from your country to another country, you exchange your currency for another currency. That simply is foreign exchange. Anytime you buy a goods from another country and you have to send the money out in the currency of the country you're buying from, you are automatically participating in foreign exchange. Guys, that is Forex for you, okay? But then we are discussing Forex on another level, all right? Forex, like I said earlier, stands for what? Foreign exchange. But what we're going to be discussing now is how this is done electronically, which is also referred to as online trading. All right. Each time Forex occurs, each time there's a foreign exchange of currencies, you are automatically engaging what we call trading. All right, so there's offline trading and there's online trading. Of course, offline is the one you are used to, where you exchange your physical currency for another currency, and usually a foreign currency. But right now we're going to be discussing how that is done electronically and how so many persons make money through that medium. All right, now when we talk about foreign exchange, all right, we're simply trying to buy or sell a certain currency against another. All right, we're trying to sell a particular currency against another. The rate that the buyers pay in order to exchange their currency for the different currency, that is what we call the exchange rate. The rate which a buyer pays in exchange for another currency is the exchange rate. This range changes due to supply and demand. All right, due to supply and demand, this rate will change. There's always a constant change of US dollar for euro, euro for Great Britain pounds, Great Britain pound for yen, US dollar for Japanese yen, and so on and so forth. All right, and there's always a particular exchange rate that is you exchange for at a particular at any given time, and usually this exchange rate don't remain the same. Okay, when you go into the banks, you see them lay out their bid and ask price, or they say we sell and we buy. Like this, you can see here the figures here represent how much a particular transacting institute, probably a bank, would buy or sell a particular currency to you. All right. Now, what causes us to exchange currencies? Usually is supply and demand. Okay, when the demand for a particular currency is high, automatically the exchange rate will be high. If the demand for a particular currency is low, the exchange rate will automatically drop. All right, that is simply the function of supply and demand. All right, when the exchange rate increases, is because there's high demand. If there's much demand, exchange rate increases. But it gets to a certain point, it's no longer going to keep increasing because the demand will be reducing. All right, automatically you realize that the exchange rate will also drop. All right, that's the function of supply and demand. Okay. Now, when it comes to the trading world, there's so many things that are traded, not just currencies. We have commodities like gold, silver, oil, copper, gas, and all that. These are traded also on the online trading world. You have indices like the dollar index, euro index, Japanese index, and all that. Now we have currencies. What we're discussing here is currencies, foreign exchange currencies. Okay, the trading that we're going to be discussing is purely currencies. All right, and I need to understand that by the time you understand how this works, you can apply the same skill to all other trading options. All right, like the commodities and the indices. Okay, now let me ask you something. Have you ever imagined the GDP of your country compared to the GDP of a country like America or China or some of the big economies of the world? Now, you will realize that these big economies of the world always have way much more money to share, and of course, the citizens of those countries tend to live a more comfortable life than the countries that don't have much. Why am I giving this comparison? This forex market, I perceive it, or I describe it like an economy on its own, and the competing countries are like the stock exchange. You have the New York Stock Exchange, the Tokyo Stock Exchange, and the London Stock Exchange. These are some of the biggest exchanges in the world. The New York Stock Exchange, of course, is for America, the Tokyo Stock Exchange for Japan and Asia, while the London Stock Exchange is for London and Europe. All right, now check the figures out. On a daily basis, the New York Stock Exchange transacts about $22.4 billion. All right, $22.4 billion, while the Tokyo Stock Exchange, on the average, daily transacts about $18.9 billion. The London Stock Exchange transacts about $7.9 billion. Now, note that these are the various platforms where all these other trading options occur, like the commodities and the indices, the stocks, and all that. Okay, now that's what happens on these exchanges: the New York City Stock, Tokyo Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange. But then when it comes to forex, foreign exchange is way bigger than these other markets. Now let's figure out how much is transacted on a daily basis in the forex market. In the forex market, we have a whooping $5.3 trillion per day. Guys, yes, you heard that right. $5.3 trillion per day is what's transacted in the forex market on a daily basis. Now, why I give you the instance of countries that have great GDP or higher GDP than some other countries is to let you know that these countries, they always seem to have a better lifestyle, a stronger economy, and all that. Why do I give you the instance? If you can learn how to play in the forex market, which is the largest financial, most liquid market in the world, you are automatically going to be partaking and sharing in this $5.3 trillion market. There's a very high tendency that some of this money will rub off on you if you know what you're doing. So, what we are here to do is to help you learn some of those skills, learn some of the things that you need to know about this market so that you can become a participant and active citizen of this global market. All right, called Forex. All right, guys. So how do you profit from this market? How do you partake in this $5.3 trillion? How do you touch this money? How do you have a feel of this money? Let's talk about it and let's share this idea together. Now imagine that you are into real estate. Obviously, you're going to buy houses at a lower rate and you sell them when you furnish them or when the price of the houses or the property rises. Now, for instance, you have a property you bought for $114,000. All right. Of course, when you furnish it for a while, the value is going to go up. All right, and the value can go up to $277,000. You mean to tell me that houses can go up that much? Of course. If the value goes up, it's because there is demand in such an environment. All right, and if there's the demand, automatically the value of your property goes up, and automatically you want to sell when there's demand. All right, you want to sell when there's demand. Okay, now house flipping is not the same with foreign exchange, but of course, I just gave the instance because many of you can relate to that. But this is one thing we say in the foreign exchange market. You buy when the price of a particular currency is low and you sell high. That's why you hear buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. All right, or sell high, buy low. You hear that all the time in the forex market. Okay, so what do we do in forex is basically buying and selling. The same thing you do in real estate. In forex also you buy and you sell currencies. You buy currency when it's low and you sell it when it's high. All right. Now, but then this is not just done ignorantly. You don't just go into the market, you just try to gamble your money away. If you don't understand what you're doing, if you don't have the skill set, if you have not been trained and mentored, if you don't have the psychology of trading, you are simply gambling. Now, the reason why we put up a website and a training academy called Pro Traders Academy is to be able to coach and to mentor you and to teach you the things you need to know to succeed in this market. You can't get there without proper coaching and mentorship. It may take a while, but with coaching and mentorship, it's going to be faster, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. That is what Pro Traders Academy is for. You have to get the skills and, of course, develop the psychology for trading. If not, you're going to be gambling. And trust me, 90% of persons who get into this business lose their money in the first 90 days. This is because many of them don't have the right training, the right education, and the right psychology about this. So we at Pro Traders Academy, we're here to help you, to teach you what you need to know and make you excel in this market. Thank you for tuning in to this presentation. We hope to hear from you. Feel free to drop a comment below. Feel free to drop a message. Reach out to us through our website www.protradersacademy.com. I'll be glad to share with you more details about what we do. My name is Uncle Clint. I'm signing out. Thank you and have a wonderful